And what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. We have something really special and really awesome. I finally got to face Sam, known as Samhain, and he is a really big YouTuber throughout this community. He is a top PC player, and he's known throughout the forum communities all over. And I asked if I could get a match with him because, you know, I've been playing for a while and I feel like I've played a lot of people now, but there's just certain people I haven't got to face yet. So, you know, I definitely wanted to do that. And this right here is one of the worst things that any predator in any lobby can see. This team right here is, you hope when you're playing you don't come across these names. And I say that with the utmost respect. This literally is what they call a PC Death Squad. And I got to experience what a PC Death Squad is like. And I mean, not gonna lie, it fucking sucks. You can't do shit. But I want to go ahead and break down why it is this way, and, you know, just a few observations. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I need to learn how to counter these PC death squads, and we'll go ahead and get into some commentary. I'm put together 2 matches here. That's as many as we did because that's all that we had time for. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I wanted to go through like a shit ton of these. But maybe one day, you know what I mean? I'm totally down to practice and get better. However, I do think it is important to notice key factors here between PC players and PlayStation players. Okay, so the big differences I've noticed, and I'm not going to lie, these guys are overseas, so their ping is high. And they fluctuate from 150 to 200 on ping. And on Friday the 13th, that caused some issues. I'm not saying that this is going to cause issue on this. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes overseas with ping, it can be an issue. I don't think it's an issue on this, but I do think that the difference between on what your PlayStation 4 or PS5, whatever you have, can run compared to just some of the capabilities with PC is just... It's tremendous. And you can even see, like, right now, like, how I'm moving as the Predator. He is slow, he is clunky, but you'll just notice lag here and there, incredible lag here and there. And on the PC, man, everything just moves so smooth, so fast, and so nice, you know what I'm saying? To whereas on console, you see the gameplay, it looks clunky, it's, you know, and I haven't been able to really compare a whole lot of PC gamers to PlayStation, but one thing that I have noticed are those things. And I don't know if it has any effect on if they're able to necessarily move faster. Like example, on their time, on their monitor, they're doing things at like 1.2 seconds ahead of time than I am. I cannot prove that, and I don't know, but just look at some of the way that they move and how they are, and I'm not gonna lie, they're really on point with their shots. Just like I am with Dante and Clash, they do not miss any shots, and if they do, it's very little. So that was first encounter. So I know this. I'm gonna put choke points, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw some audio, just so that way they're not hearing me uncloak and cloak back up. And I know that audios are not gonna do it because PCs, like I said, everything moves super fast and everything is super just on point, you know what I'm saying? Like right there, I just jumped in and out, half health is gone. That is because they're on point with their shots. I can't say anything about like, oh, well, that's because I'm on PlayStation, or, you know what I'm saying, they're on PC, you know what I'm saying? But if you've noticed on how I move, when I move around and stuff, I don't know, it's very clunky, you know what I'm saying? Then of course, you know, I'll hit every tree branch, can't get a good jump, there's just certain things that I've noticed when looking this footage over and reviewing it, that certain things I wish I could have also done better, but certain things that you just cannot help as a PlayStation predator. And a lot of this can be replaced with using a disc. And to be honest, guys, I suck with the disc. I don't like how the controls are for the disc. So for me to say the only way to beat these guys or to even get them down is to run disc and get good at it, I don't know. It almost would not want me to fight PC players that are this good then. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really like the disc, you know what I mean? Until there's another meta that comes out that isn't disc, you know what I'm saying? But that's just kind of how I feel. Like I really don't like the disc, you know what I mean? And I've tried using it. It is not in my element of game. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things in gaming that we're all good at, and there's things that, yeah, we do need work at, and then there's just things that, dude, I'm not gonna be good at. And that's the disc. I am not good at that sort of gameplay. You know what I'm saying? It's like flying a ship. You know, it reminds me of Batman Arkham, how you control the little batarang. I don't know. I just don't like it. So for me to have to use that and to adapt, I'm almost like, no, there's got to be another way, but there's not. And these two games will prove it. And I've seen other people use discs against people like this. That's about the only thing you can do. And see, like, I just jumped in and out, and I'm practically dead, second winded. But you can also see how clunky that was. Like that was extremely clunky. Like, even though I jumped in and out, that was just, I don't know, there's nothing smooth about that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to work on how I get in and, you know, notice certain things, but I'm not even gonna lie, guys. Like, I did not see them. These guys stay mudded up. They do not allow you to target isolate them. The only way you're gonna know if they're around is if you happen to trick them with a motion sensor and they happen to run into it, or you're going to go ahead and target scan. And see, and this is one other thing I wanted to say. They did miss a few shots right there. They are not using aimbot. They are not using any cheating devices. This is not what this is for. This is an educational perspective on what a PC Death Squad looks like, and what a PlayStation player versus this looks like. And guys, I've been playing since day one. I know how to use different predators. I've covered it on multiple videos. There's nothing I have to prove to say that I don't know how to use certain predators. And guys, there was nothing I could have done. The reason I went Viking against these guys is because I knew they're going to be on point with their shots. I knew that I was going to need something that's going to be pretty decent on stam, and something that really is just going to be able to eat those shots. And you can go ahead and watch and skip all the way to the commentary, because after these two matches, I asked them a bunch of questions, and they stayed for a while, and that's really awesome. And they actually answered a lot of these questions and gave out a lot of great information, and I really think that's useful for the community. However, I do think that if you're going to go against a PC Death Squad like this, you're going to need to either try to match what they have, like what they're running on bar, you know what I'm saying, or you're gonna have to run disc. Those are the only two options I have, because you're not gonna be able to get a good arrow shot unless if you're just quick shot, you know what I'm saying. You charge any little bit, they're gonna see it. You don't want to plasma spam. No one likes those type of people. You know what I mean? You could, but like, that's not even gonna get you anywhere. They're just gonna notice you're gonna run out of energy, and they're gonna melt you, just like they do, like, you know, right here. But notice, I switched between two weapons. He was able to go ahead, release a clip, heal, reload, and then almost put another clip in before I was able to figure out what the hell's going on. That's the type of fastness that I'm talking about here. And I just, as a PlayStation Predator, you can't, there's nothing you can do. Like, even look, I threw a sensor. That throwing a sensor takes like a second, like 1.5 seconds. Me and my animation throwing that sensor, they took down at least 40% health right there from what I had. And another thing that really does suck, that I really do wish that Ilphonic could do something about, is that, like, yeah, like, I was not trying to jump in that tree, but because you hit X near a tree, the predator automatically go into the tree. And even if you're trying to long jump and you're out of stamina, you're kind of screwed there, so you have to go in the tree. And every time you go in the tree, you're going to get hit, because the predator does a simple animation and he goes up the tree, and these guys mastered that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of PlayStation players that have mastered that. That's just how it is. So necessarily going up in the tree does not help. I don't mean to go up in the trees when you guys see me going up in trees. So I just want to clarify that. I really wish Ilphonic could like for you to go up in a tree, it'd be like double tap X. You know what I mean? That way you'd be able to tell the difference between just a simple tap or a double tap. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you're just trying to jump and you just go lunging in a tree, and that can put you into a really vulnerable position against people like this, because they do not miss their shots. And every shot that they have is very, very important to them. They know this. So we'll go ahead and go to round 2. I was just texting him. I don't know if I was going to do a second one, because I was like, guys, there was nothing I could do. And then Sam was like, no, we'll go ahead and run a little bit of different builds, and we'll give it another chance, so that way, you know, it's not like, you know, maybe you can engage. And I was like, all right, you know, what the hell? Yeah, I personally don't care, you know what I'm saying? I'm totally down to play any match anywhere. So we went to the second match, and I mean, yeah, like the same thing happens. Guys, they did not kill me, but I cannot do anything to them. And you'll see right here. So yeah, we spawn next to the waterfall. Main thing that we want to go ahead and do is try to get to a few pigs, or at least get some AI on our side. And I'm not gonna lie, maybe, you know, when I go against a PC Death Squad, I'm not gonna run something as clunky and as slow as the Viking, because he really is like that build, you know what I'm saying? However, I'm not as totally convinced that if I were to run any other predator, that they probably still wouldn't have had any problems hitting me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only reason I didn't die was because the Viking has just a lot of health, you know what I'm saying, in general. So
Fuck!
And this time I'm being more of a, like, I'm trying to listen and see if I can hear them. Yeah, I wanted to throw that straight, and I bank it right off the fucking tree. It's little shit like this that just, like, it adds up, and it fucks up your shit so bad. You know what I'm saying? When you go to jump and you're bouncing off of every tree, you trying to do something, it's just like, I don't know, man. It's my luck. But look how they're moving, guys. Look how fast. Like, imagine if you're trying to hit that with an arrow. You cannot do it. Look how different. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's to be expected with PC, but like, that's not how normal fire team, like trying to hit that with an arrow, it almost appears like they have a second more time than you. Like they're like ahead of at least 1 second. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's the case. But I can't confirm that either. But yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing of what I've started noticing. And look, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't even let myself be known. I was just throwing sensors and shit. They saw me throwing my stuff out there, and they knew I was behind that rock. They don't have to worry about. See, like, a lot of the times how I use Viking is I'll use the environment. You know what I'm saying? I'll use the jungle. And even using the jungle is not enough. You know what I'm saying? They have no problem. You see, look, I shot up right straight up in there and landed on the fucking branch. That has never happened. I just want to go ahead and say that has never happened. Ever. But happens right there. But anyway, yeah, so I'll use the environment around me, and I'll stay low to the ground as a Viking, even though when I'm getting chased by heavy, you know what I'm saying? And they go around all obstacles. They flush you in a certain way, and that's okay, because like a lot of teams do that. But see how he was like even predicting that I was gonna go around. right there. And I'm not gonna lie, it even looked like him shooting, man, him shooting looked really fast, like faster than I could react. I'm not gonna lie. But again, I can't prove it, you know what I'm saying? I genuinely think that these guys are just that good. But yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do when this happens. And this is what some of the worst things a predator can experience. And some of the worst things like that when you load into a pub match, these are not any of the names. This is not what you want to see here, because this is what will happen. And you know, as these guys said and claim, these are the best players in the PC side of Predator Hunting Grounds right here. This is the best players on PC side of Predator Hunting Grounds, okay? And they claim that PC is more aggressive side of Predator Hunting Grounds than PlayStation, and they say that PC has just a better, and I'm not gonna lie, this kind of proves it, you know what I'm saying? I cannot do anything right here. I can't get away, I'm trying to jump, I'm trying to just, and nothing's working for me. They do not miss shots. You can zigzag, you can do whatever you want to do, and they just don't miss it. And I mean, it's incredible, because like, as a day one player, when you feel as helpless as this, it's a challenge that I crave so much, that I want to get better and definitely overcome. That this is only fuel for me to get better. You know what I'm saying? I do not take this in any sort of hateful way. I do not get mad. If anything, on a competitive level, this only makes me want to keep fighting them over and over again until I become better. Obviously, I'm probably not going to get that chance because we're on different times. And let's be honest, they're not going to want to play me until I get good and beat them. That's just not it. However, this as a competitive gamer makes me not want to give up ever. You know what I'm saying? And even though they very well could have killed me, they didn't. And it's because of the sheer of me not giving up at all. And I'm pretty evasive since the Alpha Predator thing. I've been hunted so much. People have come at me so many times that I've learned how to become very evasive as the Predator. Not saying that that's like, oh yes, you know, it's something I was just boast about, how much you can run as the Predator. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if it wasn't for the fact that I was this evasive and had the Viking, I think that I probably would very much have died a lot sooner. And even at this point, I know this, I'm uncloaking, I'm just surviving at this point. I even kind of fuck with them too, and I'm like, want some candy? So I let them know where I'm at, because I mean, they know, but like, I also want to try to lure them in too, to see what can happen, because, I mean, let's face it, I'm not giving up. I'm going to try anything at this point to see if I can do anything try to see if I could do anything, really, besides run. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, there's really nothing you can do, unfortunately, unless if you run disc and you repetitively, I guess, just never stop moving. I mean, plasma blast. I mean, look, I try to shoot, like, fucking, there's nothing works for me, you know what I mean? Nothing. You see, I just threw the sensor and it just sticks. Even though I felt like I had my arm over it. Nah, I don't know, man. There's just a lot of things that happen in this game too that I'm trying to do better, and I just can't do. Look, see, they're throwing their, and see how they come and flush that tree in that area, and then they're still gonna hit me. They're still gonna spot and hit me. I think like a couple times. At this point, I'm using obstacles and sharp corners to just navigate and move myself around. But then they're gonna flush. They're gonna put 2 through there, and I think keep 1 in the back, and then maybe like 1 come up. Yeah, see right there, I tried to do a plasma blast, and I couldn't even get a plasma blast. My aim fucking goes to aim for that box. It's like anything and everything I'm doing here just is not working at all. And, I mean, that's just how it is on the PlayStation side of Predator sometimes. And I'm sure that's how it is for every player when they are playing Predator sometimes, but that's why you can't take this game 100% seriously. And even these guys say, like, look, man, you know, you cannot take this game seriously. And they were kind of like, you know, hey, you know, you don't have to feel bad about it or anything. And not that I ever did. They're just making sure that I know this, you know what I'm saying? And the viewers know this as well. Because, I mean, they'll do this just about anybody. And this is why we joke and say things about Bloodthirsty Lord as a community, is because, you know, Bloodthirsty Lord always says, oh, you know, I have the best Predator builds, the best Predator videos, I'm the best Predator, blah, blah, blah. But he will never, ever fight somebody or any group anywhere close to this caliber. I mean, this is something completely new to me, actually. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not new to the game, it's been happening forever. This is new to me. I'm sure gonna be new to him. And I'm sure if he's seen any videos that were anything like this, he's probably stayed clear from any one of these guys. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit could be like, oh, like, clout, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just don't like losing and shit, but I don't know, man. For me, man, I like to learn, and I like to dive into all aspects. And if you don't dive into all aspects, you don't learn. And I'm okay with that, man. You know, I am completely okay with that. So, but I just wanted to go ahead and throw a few examples, break down with some, you know, some of the things that happened. And I don't know, guys, in the end, dude, that was a good game. I have never felt so helpless as the Predator in any scenario or any game other than fighting the Rangers. Like, and I feel like this could very well be the PC Rangers, if you will. And the only reason I say that is because that's the only group of people that I can think of that are anywhere near as good as this. You know what I'm saying? I just think that if, you know, if you just say all the Rangers had all the stuff that these guys are running with, I think the Rangers could do exactly what these guys can do. I think these guys are just as good as the Rangers. They just have PC equipment. They're just good at that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? Professional gamers play on PC. A poor man's console is PlayStation, Xbox, so on and so forth. There's a reason why they come out, they're brand new, $500 to $800. There's a reason why some PC builds are $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention that when you have PC, you can completely customize everything you do on how you like the controls, what controller you have. I mean, what kind of specs I mean, all sorts of just different things that you can have control over that console players just have no control over. And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Some PC players don't have an analog stick. So, you know, that's kind of another thing. But it gives PC the chance, you know what I'm saying, to become so much better and so much more aggressive and so much more competitive, is because they have the capability of doing this, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you were to give some of the console players this capability, I feel like over time you could almost match some of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And even they said it, all this boils down to is the type of equipment that they do have and the amount of hours that they played. Guys, these guys have put in over 1,400 hours each, over. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing this game since day one. I think I got like 600, 700 hours or some shit. That's not a lot of hours compared to a lot of people that are just so dedicated. So we'll get into some commentary, guys, and endgame stuff. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in.
Couldn't do anything.
Hopefully you guys learned some things.
I understand that you don't like to be killed.
That's if people can do it, but like, yeah, you guys are running on a really high processor. Like, I can even show you guys when I make this video how fast you guys are moving. It's an incredible difference. Like, there's no competition. Like, you can't do anything, dude. Like, but GG though, GG.
Yeah, it's hard, man. GG, man.
Just curious if I could get a couple questions out of you guys.
Sure.
For future, so that way I can inform people correctly. What kind of techniques, I mean, obviously I know what you guys are doing, but like, man, like what are you running with? Like, you guys are the first group of people I come across when a sniper shot hits you that way, it does like 35% or if not more damage. What do you guys do to do that?
I think Psycho is still one of the snipers. I tell him. He uses Recon with Sniper and Bane, so like I think with that he can get 20% extra damage while you're spotted.
Yeah, cause like all he has to do is shoot me a couple times and like
this
as
is
a Viking, you're done. Like, and there's nothing you can do. And
Viking is not the best approach.
Well, I don't know, man. I'll tell you what. If I wasn't running Viking, you guys would have killed me. That's why I ran Viking, is because I know what you guys are gonna do, and I'm trying to prove a point to the community, because you know if you guys can get 3 to 4 shots on a Viking and clear its health, I mean that's incredible. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it almost
you have to like learn how to not get shot. Like try to take advantage of the positioning and the environment around you to not get shot. Just try to attack from far. Like usually against PC players, long range is better. You just have to focus on attacking from far. Well, like only come close when the numbers are down.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So like I played with these guys before you, and I tried to use the scout. Like the scout cannot take much damage, but still like I managed to do like fairly well. Just because you have to move more, you need to know like the right position to attack. It's really about practice. But I think the problem with the Viking is that like, he's too slow. So like even if you can take more damage than the scout, you're just like getting shot easier. So like with the scout, at least I have a chance to like dodge some of the bullets in a way, you know, move faster to be able to escape faster.
So you're saying if I were to run a faster moving Predator, you guys would miss shots?
Yep. Yeah, with the Viking is like a big, fat, slow target. So yeah, everybody, all the PC players that play Pred and try to, you know, fight PC premates, like we all use faster classes. Like Hunter, City Hunter, Elder usually.
Like man, I wait till you see, like I want you guys to watch this video when I come out with it, because like I want you to see how fast you guys are moving compared to like other people.
Oh, I know how it's like. I play with this guy. I know how fast things can be.
It's an incredible difference. Like, dude, like by the time I can go and switch a weapon and come back down, you had entered 2 clips in me already and reloaded. And I mean, and I know I'm on one of the slowest platforms out there. I'm on a PlayStation Slim with a LAN cable. Mind you, it should help a little, but I've never experienced, you know, movement such as that. Like, so I'm wondering if is that all PC players? Is that the difference between PlayStation and PC on this game? Like, do you guys like that's what I'm saying. Do you guys like you know, how are you guys like moving faster? Like that shit's crazy. Like
we practice a lot. Yeah, we are like, I don't know, like Among Us, like we're not like the normal, we're not the normal PC players on this game. Like
no, I know who you guys are. I know who you guys are. No, like
most PC players are not gonna be like us. Like if you face like PC handles, like it's not gonna be on this way. I think it's a lot about practice. Like we practice this game a lot. We know the bases. We know how we're kind of used to it.
Man, I'm a day 1 player. You know what I'm saying? I played this game since beta, so you know I think you guys on a PC are on a higher, like you said, ping, and you guys have better quality, and I think have better overall the better gameplay on this. That's my personal opinion, and that's
I think it's mainly because of the mouse. The mouse helps with the aiming a lot. The mouse, it's mainly the mouse, I think.
Well, I mean, sure, you know what I'm saying, like that's where you guys don't miss your shots, but I've noticed, all right, so like if I'm like gonna eat a shot, you know what I'm saying, like I practice with a bunch of people, and I know what you guys are saying when it comes to the scout. However, I've had it to where they still hit me with the scout, and it just sometimes doesn't matter. But you know, if I'm sitting here jumping, bouncing off of trees, you know what I'm saying? And let's say, I don't know how this would, I know how this worked on Friday the 13th. I just don't know how it worked if they were to cross-play it. But on Friday, man, it all mattered upon ping. It mattered upon, like, internet speed. And I don't know, like, I'm trying to see the differences. Like I said, I don't think I've played a PC squad of your guys's, you know, level. I think this would be the first time, but I think, yeah, you could practice more, but I don't think there's not much more a PlayStation Predator can do facing you guys other than running a disc, and that's what I'm.
Yeah, the disc. I played with Onsky. Like, I have done matches with Onsky. Like, he's the reason why he can, like, he can get a few kills sometimes. It's mainly because of the disc. Plasma, the bow, like
because you guys you can't shoot the disc. Like, if you guys are able to shoot it and negate it, that would make it to where you guys. But, like, since you can't, and
yeah, but we can bring anti-walking grenades. We can, like, stop the disc from running. You can get it stuck and you can destroy it fast. Like, you can have like 3 fighting players shooting the disc is dead.
Yeah.
There is no PS4 prep player that can beat like full PC Death Squad.
I don't think so, because yeah, like you would have to match the PC.
Bring everyone. We can beat everyone on PSN.
Yeah, like because you guys have a. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Clutch will lose 10 out of 10 times against us. It's just because PC pre-made is impossible to beat for PSN.
Well, I think it's because of the, you know, the like, what are you guys running? Like what's your setup? Can I ask?
Sure. Okay, I can take a look here.
Like, you guys aren't running like what I would be running on a PlayStation 4 Slim, so you guys are able to do more and better things faster. Correct.
Maybe it's just experience, man. I don't know.
Huh. Well, see, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. Like, is because I think it would matter on the system and how. But I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm asking.
We have like 2,000 hours of play. We play every night. Like,
if you want to know my PC specs, my processor is AMD Ryzen 7 3700X 8-core. My graphics card is AMD Radeon RX 570. My processor is good, but my graphics card is not that good. Like, if you want to know about like FPS that I run, like the game is not very good optimized for PC. So like when I play, I'm playing with like 40 to 50 FPS because of the graphics settings that I have. So like on PC, people think that everybody's running like over 100 FPS. Like, no, like,
so
at
wait,
least
do
for me.
You have that like Russian low graphics setting that they were talking about?
No, I don't know. No, I mean some guys use
cinematic setting.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like
I have to go, guys. Good talking and good GG, man. Nice try. It's very horrible to play against PC Death Squad.
Okay, no, I mean, yeah, GG, guys. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to see, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that's why I'm just asking
you tried, man. You tried. It's good. Bye, guys. Bye.
Okay, really, like I said, the FPS thing. Some guys, like, there are a few PC players. I mean, just a few, with not us. That they do decrease the graphics, but it's mainly because, like, otherwise their FPS is not gonna go over 60. But like I said, it's not my case. Like, when I play this game, it's like around 50 to 40 FPS, like because I play on high settings. So like for me, if I wanted to go like over 60 FPS, I would have to lower my graphics, at least with my computer. But like I don't do it because I don't really care. Like for me, it's fine. I don't really care about the FPS, and I just want the game to look normal, you know, not like low graphics. I just don't like that.
Of course, no, and Look, see, that's the only time I've known, yeah, I've noticed when you do the low graphics, it does something, right? But
you can even see my videos. Like my videos the game looks normal.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen your videos, and that's what I'm saying. They look good, but that's why I was like, wait, you're not using that, and I can see by your pings right now, they're kind of fluctuating from 150 to 200. So, yeah, I totally understand. But that's why I'm asking questions, you guys, is because hey, I want to inform people correctly. But dude, I'm not gonna lie, there was nothing I could have done. Maybe it was because maybe I'll run a scout next time, maybe see if that works.
No, don't go scout.
Yeah, I don't think that would have made the difference. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
I mean, I use a scout as an extreme example, but no, I said scout special. But it's better the more balanced classes. Hunter, city hunter, and elder are overall better. This scout has less energy. He cannot carry traps. He's really not the best option. And it's better to classes that are in the gray area, the ones that are not very in the extremes, like Viking or Scout. Oh yeah, Scout is probably better than Viking, but Hunter, City Hunter are much better than Scout for sure.
Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I use Viking for eating damage. Yeah, he's slow, but I can hold up more gear, which I can do more choke points. I try to stay out of the trees because I know you guys, trees are really not that good to be in anyway, in my opinion. I don't know. I see them every time. I'll tell you, since the alpha thing, I've had so many people try to hunt me down, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I've had a lot more luck being on the ground, jumping around, rather than being up in the
What are you running for the Viking? Which perks are you using?
So, yeah, this one I would use, what is it, I'm not good with the names. Medic, large pouch, and I think I was doing, modified reserves. But that could be me running, a Viking.
Yeah, I used to try the Viking a long time ago. I have some matches which I actually tried the Viking against full PC squads. Back then I tried to use melee. I managed to win a few times, but it's still I had to mix it up between plasma, bow. I used the katana with the Viking because back then the katana could do more damage. But it works but not depends on the players. Not every PC squad is like a PC Death Squad. Is different. I used to run for the Viking, Fearless, Adrenal Boost, and Medic. Medic to prevent chasing because you're slow with the Viking, they can try to chase you. Fearless because I could do more damage. Because really the game is just about damage. You have to be able to out damage the fighting. With the Viking can eat a lot of shots, but if you cannot out damage the fighting, if you cannot give the fighting damage, it's not gonna make much difference. When you have 4 guys shooting at you, the gas is so high, it doesn't really matter. The HP of the Viking is not that higher than the other classes. You can take 2 more sniper shots maybe than the other classes, but when you have 4 guys shooting you at once, you're gonna go second in regardless.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So when I run Viking, what I do is I try to go ahead and throw out some audio decoys. I know you guys are going to know that they're there, but it allows me to be able to move around just a little bit easier without having to be super duper cautious and stop and, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. And then I use motion sensors for choke points, so when you guys chase me, I know who's exactly around and where, because I know you guys are completely mudded up. I can't get a good target isolation on you guys. I can only...
Actually, the last match, I was trying to go after you alone without mudding. I thought you would try to get me because I got the motion detector. We're gonna separate it, so I was wondering why didn't you attack us? I
couldn't get a good target isolation on any of you guys. Any of you guys were mudding up right on time. It seemed like.
Okay, it's in the playstyle that you are using with the alpha circle. The best approach. If you see one guy is a little far from the others, you jump on him and just try to get him down because with the alpha circle, you can do a lot of damage. If you can get a few hits, you can get someone down, and you try to quickly him right away, get a kill. That would be the only approach. That is what I used to do back when I used the Viking. I would just jump on someone that is a little far from the others, usually the guy that is running a class that doesn't have as much HP. I would jump on him with the katana. I would probably go second win when I quick claim him, but I would try to just get 1 kill because you take out one number. Dealing with 3 players is much easier than 4, so that was usually what I try to do there. If you see someone that is a little far away, you just risk it. Because with melee up close, with melee a Viking, you can take 1v1.
I couldn't get to that other guy without running across you three, and you three, like, if I were to backtrack, like, I tried that, I think, one time, and y'all just took the health again. I was like, nope, I can't do that. Because, like, you, alright, so, like, two were chasing me and 2 were back at point, but you guys spaced up perfectly to match together that you guys will see me, it's over. I need to come up behind the person that, like you said, like that person that's out there doing the mission, the other 3 are chasing. But, like, I noticed, like, there were 3 chasing, but, man, if I did go back and jump, I was wide open, man. And I just didn't have, like, a whole lot of room to do, like, anything, man. I've thought about points. I've thought about stuff. I haven't put in as much hours as a lot of people in this community because I usually work a lot, man, and I play other games, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, hey, this is my game 100%, die hard, like the best of the best, you know what I'm saying? I got lucky to be able to get involved with the community because of Ilphonic, and without them, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't have the stuff that I have. So I'm very grateful for that. So what I try to do is I try to inform people correctly. I try to, you know, get to know everything and be as humble and as personable as possible. And at the end, dude, just have fun. But, you know, I have had a theory since day one about crossplay on this game when I heard about it. And I immediately said, well, you're never going to be able to balance the two. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I don't know, like, pretend you guys were in the United States, your pings would be a lot better. But I know that playing Friday the 13th because we had leagues and tournament players over there. And every time we had a European player, they had high pings. But that's okay. It really counted against them most of the time, which sucked. But say you were in the States and stuff, PC always, like, there's a reason they have PC. PC, if you're gonna game professionally, dude, that's where it's at. You know, PlayStation and Xbox is a poor man's console. You know what I'm saying? And it always will be. There's a reason it's brand new at $500. PC builds can go up anywhere from 8 to 1,000 to 15 to 2,000, you know what I'm saying? Or they can be as cheap as 300 to 400. You know what I'm saying? It just all depends on what you get. And 2019 was a really good year for PC builds. My buddy got, the Titan graphics card. It was like fucking $1,500, $1,400 or some shit. And he taught me a lot of the differences between PCs and systems, and he did mention that, you know, it just is very hard whenever you cross-play on them and you try to do it professionally. Everything has to be on par. If not, you will never be able to match it. And that's just my opinion, and that's why I tried to ask. But I also think that you guys have over 2,000 hours worth of experience. I mean, that definitely will do it too. You guys know right and where to hit the shots. You guys know what builds to hit. You know what I'm saying? That goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
I think in my case I have like a 1700 hours. But like I play both sides, so I play as fighting as fight. I don't know which one I have more hours. I think it's for me it's like 50-50, so I got a little experience from both sides. But most of the other guys, some of them are mainly like Psycho. Psycho is mainly fighting. Like it's like only over 2,000 hours of only fighting, so that's a lot of experience. And he like only uses sniper. Like he's like the recon sniper on this game. Like that's like the only thing that he uses. So like you're dealing like one of the 0.1 top percent of sniper in this game. So like. You fought one of the best snipers in the game, so like you're not gonna face much people like this on pubs, even on PC. Like you can like take hundreds of PC players. You're not gonna find guys that can do what Psycho does. So
yeah, and you know that's another thing. I know who you guys are. I've seen them in your videos. Don't you guys also stream and have other content as well that you guys post around the community? Or you guys?
I only have YouTube channel. I try streaming sometimes on my YouTube channel or Twitch, but I didn't really like it that much. So I only did a few occasions.
Twitch sucks, man. It's honestly, dude, like. It's cool, but
yeah, and the quality of my streams sometimes doesn't look very as good as in my videos. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it's because of the thing that I use for streaming. It doesn't look very good, and sometimes it crashes. I think it's because of the AMD that I have. I don't know, but because of that, I just kind of stick to just recording and editing, or like making commentary afterwards. I like to give tips like on fighting gameplay, predator gameplay, or like normal gameplay on pubs, or like how you have to play in order to like survive against PC squads, so people can have an idea what kind of play style, because some people don't know. They just, oh, let's just jump in the PC squad and try to use melee. No, that doesn't work. Like, I have like videos showing of matches that I tried something bad and did work and I died, in another match that I tried something different and why. Like in one match I died, the other what happened to a match that I won, why one match worked much better than the other, like my strategy, the perks, the weapons, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I really do not like how the disc plays on a system, man. It's like, okay, so I'm either trying to fly a ship or Batman Arkham, you know what I'm saying? And man, it's just so clunky. It's like the worst. And if you're not good at it, you know what I'm saying? And it's meta right now. That's such a disadvantage to people that like aren't good at it. You know what I mean? That's but
like if the fighting is like this, like you have to fight a fighting like this. If you want to have a good chance of winning, you have to use this. Like
that's what I'm saying. I know. That's what I'm saying. So in order to beat the best of the best, you have to become good at something that you're not and you don't want to, and unfortunately that's what. I mean, if you don't like use the disc, like I usually when I do privates, I don't use the disc most of the time. I'm not a big fan. I kind of prefer to just like use the combi stick. I think it's like, just
today when I play with these guys, I didn't use the disc. I went with the old combi stick and bow because I just kind of like it more. But sometimes I try just the disc for fun, but it's not my preference. Like usually I don't like to rely too much on the disc. But that's like preference. You don't have to. You can play whatever you want. Like it's not impossible to win without the disc. It's just that the disc just gives you a better chance.
I mean, no, but it is though. Like, I mean, essentially now, you know what I mean? I mean, against you guys, I would have to run disc to get a closer shot.
For a PlayStation, because like on PC we can with the combi stick throws or like with the bow, with the combi stick, it's easier to throw and hit the shots on PC. Like so for us, so PC players can like win sometimes without the disc. Because we have a better aiming with the combo stick, the bow, the plasma. We can switch between the weapons faster to do better combos.
And I'm sure it is also clunky too on the keyboard, right? Like moving around and shit. Like it's probably easier for us to move around, right? Or is it not? Like I don't know.
Oh, the movement. I heard that it's easier with the analog. Scarface, he uses analog for movement on PC. He plays on PC, but he doesn't use a keyboard. Like he plays with a mouse with a lot of keys.
And
so like most of he has something with an analog for him to move around.
That's another.
For me, I'm kind of used to the keyboard. For me, I really don't like. I don't know if I play it the most optional way, but it's just like the way that I have been playing, so I'm kind of just used to it.
And that's another reason why you want to move to PC, man, is because you can sit there and be able to customize everything down right to the nitty gritty if you know what you're doing. And that's why, like, eventually myself, I'm going to move to PC. Right now I'm on a PlayStation 4 Slim. It sucks. I wanted to get, I was going to get a Pro, but I was like, nah, I'm just going to wait for a PS5. I've tried 3 times, bro, and I was about to throw $800 at it, and I worked on it for 4 fucking hours. Like, excuse my French, but like, yeah, bro, 4 hours, bro. About ready to throw $800 on this package product, and I still couldn't beat the bots. Like, and then from that point, I said to myself, I'm like, I can't. I'm not. Until it's out there. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna compete in this competitive style type of market. It is ridiculous. You might as well go get a PC at this point. It is absolutely just insane. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, when I bought this system, dude, I had like a 5 to 10 year gap on gaming, and you know, I think. Well, no, I'm sorry. I had a PS3, but I only played like Black Ops and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my last console was Xbox 360, and I only bought it because the exclusive games I wanted to play Gears of War 2 and 3, and I did a lot of the multiplayer on that game. Like I used to be on consoles mainly for the exclusives, but like when some of the exclusives started going for PC, I just stick with the PC.
Well,
it's also easier to record. Like it's easier to record because I wanted to start a YouTube channel, so that's why I moved to PC. Also because the quality is better than on the console. I just wanted the game to look better, that kind of stuff.
Oh, dude, and like I said, man, look, anywhere that is a professional gamer, what system are they on? They're on PC. They're on PC. and like I know this, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and I'm gonna get on there one day, man. So. But guys, I mean, dude, it was super awesome to get to play you guys. Like, I've seen your videos, I've seen all your shit, and I was like, man, I want to face these guys. I want to see what this is all about. And this sucks ass, dude. I can't do shit.
Yeah, but it's normal. It's normal. Like even me, like when I started playing against like PC squads, I couldn't do shit at the start. Like it took practice. Like it's not like even on PC. Like 90% of the Predator players on PC, like I don't see much difference from the guys on PS4. Like the playstyle is very similar. Like melee on PC on PS4 is like almost the same using melee. But like most PC players like they die just as fast as the PS4 players on pubs. Like when we play public matches.
Yeah, is it the same then? Is it just like it's that divided between professional and unprofessional?
Yeah, like there's the 1% that can do something, and there is like the 99% that can do shit.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, I mean, that's one thing. Another thing, like, I wanted to know is because, like, dude, I guarantee you the play style between, like, everyday PC pubs on, like, PlayStation 4, it has to be different. Just because of, like, how it, you know what I mean, controls and just play styles. But, like, that's why I like to dive in and get a taste for it all and just have fun, bro. Like, in the end, dude, GG, bro. You know what I mean? But, like,
yeah, that's what matters, like...
No, I'm sorry, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
But that's what matters. Just focus on having fun. Like I mean, at least for me,
yeah.
like I never. This game is not competitive for me. Like I try to focus more on just having fun and laughing it off.
Well, that's why I play Clash, is because, like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, if I can get like 20.
Once I went with Clash with a full PC squad. That was funny. Those poor Clash guys, they couldn't do shit. Like they couldn't even become Predator. Like I went with the Russian PC players, a full squad. We just chased everybody on Clash down.
Low key, man, I know they're gonna fuck me up, but I really want to play against those guys. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what happens. I just
you don't wanna play against Gasp and Thunderwolf. That's
they're like really bad. I bet. Like, they'll probably get me.
It's hard. Like even against me, like sometimes like I miss a fucking arrow just because I missed one arrow. When in like a 1v1 against Thunder or Gasp, they take out like half of my HP. Like in 1v1, just because I missed one fucking arrow, the time that it takes for me to shoot the next arrow, they have already taken half of my HP in 1v1. Those guys, it's gonna be hard. Like even like it's really impossible against some guys there.
Well, hey, no, I mean, dude, I have mad respect for you guys. Like, you know what I mean? This wasn't like never like bro, and like that's what I'm saying with this game, dude. Like, I was blessed to have a lot of things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like. And so I want to be good about it. I want to have fun, you know what I mean? I don't want to, like, dude, that's why I left Friday, bro. Is like people in Friday was catfishing each other, bro. They was like fucking being toxic as hell, dude. What it was is
I play Friday a little bit on Steam, but it was like I play alone, like I play just for fun. Like I like to play as Jason, but I didn't like to play against playmates because like it was like they're chasing me, and I'm the killer, I'm Jason, but they're chasing after me, the playmates. So I was more like casual. I was a casual guy on Friday.
The league players, what they would do is they'd learn these exploits, bro, and they would not tell you how to do it or how to counter it, and then use it on you and be like, get good, bro. And I'm like, bro, like, what do you mean? Like, you're over here doing something and making the game not supposed to do this. You know what I'm saying? How the hell am I gonna counter that if I'm
Jason is supposed to be scary, like, and you guys are like ganging up and beating Jason to death, like, what the hell?
Well, yeah,
it's similar to this game.
Yeah.
Similar to this game, like most of the time, like the Predator is the one being the prey, like the Predator is being hunted down.
I'm hoping
it's fighting hunting gods.
What do you think about Evil Dead? You think it'd be more scarier? I hope it gets scarier.
I haven't played that one.
Oh, I know, but it's coming out. Like, it'll be coming out February 2020.
Oh, I haven't even looked at it. I have not looked at other games. Like the only games that I have been playing lately are Predator, Aliens, because it just came out.
Yeah.
Any other games that I might play might be the next Halo game. I'll probably play because I have played the other ones, but that's pretty much it that I have for this year.
Oh yeah, man. I'm going to. I mean, I gotta get on Aliens more, but honestly, I like.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat insane. It's being hard. It's being a hard challenge.
It just, man, I'm gonna let it work out its bugs and get a few DLC dropped, and then I'm gonna go and take a look at it. Aliens is good, but it's just like, man, like I can only play the same matches over and over and over again. Like, I don't know. I like grinding, bro, but like, come on, like, you know what I mean? It's just like not that fun. Like, I mean, it's fun, but it's like, Alright guys, let's do this again. You know what I mean? Like, that's at least how I feel. And even with this, but like, I don't know, it doesn't have that excitement. I mean, it's challenging, that's exciting, but I don't know, I'm not like, I don't know. I'm hoping they like maybe change it up a bit and do some more shit. I like Back 4 Blood, that looks good. Evil Dead, the game, it looks like it's gonna be like Back 4 Blood and Friday.
Okay, man. GG, bye bye.
GG,
Yeah,
GG.
GG, man.
Good go.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to keep y'all, you know. I know everybody gotta go and shit, but alright, man. Hey, GG, man. And
Oh no problem, man. If you do you have any other questions?
dude, no, man, honestly, I just wanted to ask and, you know, kind of be humble with y'all, man, you know. It's not every day I get to really, you know, get this lineup. You know what I'm saying? And dude, that was a hell of a match, so
Yeah, but don't beat yourself over it, it's fine, like, it's just a fucking
no,
game,
like,
so
no,
doesn't really matter.
trust me,
Some guys get so mad, like, they get so stressed over this game, like, both sides, like, even these guys sometimes, like, when they lose, they also get mad, like, even if they lose, like, one match out of 1,000, like, it's enough to upset, so, like, this game is just, some people just take it too seriously, so, doesn't matter, man, doesn't matter.
Win or lose, man, it doesn't matter. It's all about being able to... Dude, I've never faced you. I've seen your videos. I got to see a little bit of you in the forums. I seen more and more and more, and I'm like, you know, I want to face these guys. I don't know, you know what I mean? It's not out of a hateful, it's out of a respectful, and no matter what happens, you know, dude, like, I'm not mad at all by any means, but I do want to learn to counter, to be able to get better, to, you know, make things a little bit more interesting, because, like, obviously I couldn't fight back. I imagine if I could fight back, you know what I'm saying, and give you guys a really, like, oh shit, alright, he's starting to apply pressure, but, like, I just genuinely couldn't apply pressure because of the fact that, well, I mean, like, I don't know, like, it seemed like I was like with a thumb, is like my thumb would be off. Like ever seen like the old like World War II things that like when there was a hole on every enemy line, they put out a frying pan. The fucking frying pan would just get shot up and shit. It was like that, dude. I was like, all right, I'm gonna hold up behind this rock. I peeped over it, boom, boom. I was like, oh shit. And I mean, I expected it, but like, I just wish I could have engaged and been able to do that more, and I'm trying to figure out how to, because you're right, I don't go against like everyday PC squads. I've actually only faced, I think, like a few actual PC squads, you know what I'm saying, and every time it's been different, and I'm like, okay, I'm like trying to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, dude, you always just ask questions, and at the end of the day, dude, group up with everybody, you know, so that's all it is.
Yeah,
bro.
that's the spirit.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. In the end, man, that was fun. GG.
Yeah, GG.